As we adjust to life under congestion pricing, elected leaders are still seeking solutions to alleviate stress for those feeling the biggest impacts. Jessi Mitchell follows up on the progress of a residential parking permit proposal in Upper Manhattan.
Local leaders who live uptown say the solution is simple. Make non-neighbors pay to park in premium free spots that provide access to public transportation. But changing the city code is easier said than done. Sponsoring council member Carmen De La Rosa represents Inwood and Washington Heights, which are at the height of the problem.
In areas like this where we have commercial corridors overlaid with residential buildings, we're hearing more and more from our constituents who are having a hard time finding parking.
She has the backing of Manhattan Borough President Mark Levine, who lives nearby.
We're just walking down any given block, Jersey plates, PA plates. Obviously, they came in this morning.
The plan would reserve up to 80% of parking spaces for residents during designated hours, not including streets where commercial or office space exists, and the revenue would fund road repairs in the area.
That would be nice because people that live here, we need it. You know, we need our car to get to work, and it's getting crazy.
I met neighbor Naomi Correa at the more than half-hour mark as she tried to park. She would happily pay a small registration fee for her car, but before that can happen, New York City needs a new state law to allow residential permits.
It's simply giving us the right to put this policy in place, a right they've given to cities all over the state. The city of Albany itself can have residential parking permits, but New York City can't.
They now have an assembly sponsor, but still need one in the state Senate, as Uptown's proposal awaits a council committee vote, along with others adapted for the adjacent boroughs.
Technology is something that we hope to employ to help us with folks who are looking for parking. But most of all is identifying which streets in our community would be eligible.
Her team is preparing these details ahead of approval for the pilot program, as well as figuring out a fee structure to ensure affordability for permit holders. In Washington Heights, Jessi Mitchell, CBS News, New York.
The proposal would still need to pass the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee before it can be considered or even approved by the full City Council. Jessi is our community reporter covering Harlem. If you have a story idea that you'd like to share, scan the QR code there on the screen.